want you to do a wrist roll, and then do one of the finger rolls. You can either do over the back of the fingers, wrist roll, or you can do all the fingers down, all the fingers back. This martial arts class, you're gonna spin your bow staff to improve dexterity in your hands and your fingers, and power and strength in your wrist and your grip for martial arts training. Grab your bow staff and follow me. Your hand in the middle of the staff, and you're gonna turn it all the way so the pinky side is up. The other hand slides down that elbow all the way to the wrist, grabs it, turns it all the way over until it can't go any longer, and then the first hand is under it. This is my left hand, this is my right. Everything's kind of reversed because of the camera. But you want to keep these hands close together and keep your hands closed until you need to open them. You want to have good control of your staff. Slow at first and now speed up. Bring that to a stop and you're going back the other way until your pinky side is up. The other hand, that thumb slides along that forearm from the elbow and then catches and turns. Slow and then a little quicker. Remember, keep the hands closed until they must open in order to transfer to the other hand. Slow is smooth, smooth is fast. That's our saying. That's how you get better faster. That's how I get better faster. Bring that to a stop, and now I want you to go into a wrist roll. You're gonna allow it to go to the back of the hand or over the wrist. This other hand is here just to keep the stick from falling on the ground. You're gonna flip your hand under, grab your staff. Someone asked me recently, can I use a curtain rod? Yes. Can I use PVC pipe? Can I get a dowel rod from the hardware store? Can I get an old piece of wood or metal from the junkyard or something lying in the street close to my house? Yes. Does it have to be a certain height? No. Is it ideal? In a perfect world, would it be a perfect height? You have a lot of money, you can buy it online and have them custom make it. Yeah, go for it. But the point is start. Don't wait to start. Start now. Once you get it, allow your hand to do the work. Get the other hand out of the way. This is called an assist. When this hand is here, you're assisting. You slow real one more time. Rolls there, flips under it. And then you want to go unassisted as soon as you can. Challenge yourself, get out of your comfort zone, allow the staff to fall on the ground many times, and then just pick it up. That's a good way to understand whether or not you're growing in your skill. If you drop it a lot, you're growing, as long as you keep picking it up. Stop that now, go to the other hand, and again, this hand is on the back, goes from thumb side, pinky side, you flip it over, thumb side, pinky side, assisted. See, I can hear it and I flip my hand out of the way. And then it rolls over the back and I grab it. And then unassisted. See how my elbow's popping out a little bit? It's because I haven't done it in a while. Try to get the elbow in. That's a way to improve. Focus on all the different pieces. Once you start to get the big motions down, then start to refine what you're doing by paying attention to little things like elbows, where the elbows are. If they're popping out a lot and you get a lot of motion in your arm, that means you're struggling to fight the movement of the staff. You want the staff to move the way you want it to move. That takes time. Now bring that to a stop, and I want you to go over the other side of the hand to your thumb. Now this is also a wrist roll, but before where we went over the thumb to the pinky, now we're going to the palm and then the back of the hand, and this is flipping backward now to grab the stick, as I like to say, or the staff. Maybe you are using a curtain rod. Start where you are, don't wait to start. This side requires a different feel for the staff, so you've got to allow yourself some time before you can do it without assistance. Rolls more. The skin on the back of your hand is different than the skin on your palm. It means it's going to slide differently. Once you get that, then go to one side and go back the other way. This is where you'll start to build that power in your grip and that strength in your wrists. Dexterity comes from the finger rolls, which we're gonna do next. Let me show you on this side. We're going over the palm side, pinky, bring your thumb back, grab it. Use this hand once you get it, go unassisted. Slide where it needs to, take your time. Again, you might be dropping this thing every 2 or 3, maybe every 1. That's where I started. Drop it, pick it up, get your ego out of the way. Grow. Grow or die, that's the saying. Now go one side and the other side. If you're not growing, you're dying. You're rotting. You're comfortable. Stop seeking comfort. It's not just some hard Navy SEAL kind of thing, not that I'm a Navy SEAL. You know, you hear those Navy SEALs talking about that all the time now. You don't have to be all Navy SEAL, that kind of hard. You need them. You can be your own kind of toughness, mentally tough, just a little bit tougher. Last one, starting with your thumb and finger, then you put it through the first 2 fingers. And again, you can assist next 2, and then the first one I want you to do is going to go over the back of the fingers into the thumb. There it is, back of the fingers, pop the thumb out, do it again, and then go through. Go through each finger, and then come back through each finger. This one requires a little bit more movement, control. You can see my muscles starting to engage. That's why it's so good for your strength and your flexibility, dexterity. Go back to over the fingers, through the thumb. Make sure you can do both because you need to get that thumb in there. But you also need to be able to go down. I'll go back to the second one and come back up. The fingers, we'll do the same thing on the other side first over the back of the fingers. And then we'll start to go through all of the fingers. Grab it there. That's all right. You can see, there we go. You drop it, you pick it up. You can see that one hand, for me, is better than the other one. That's true for everybody I've ever worked with. But that's why martial arts is so perfect as an exercise. It helps build that dexterity and ambidexterity. Do the same with both hands. All right, that's enough dropping it. You can drop it on your own. So last exercise, I want you to do a wrist roll, and then do one of the finger rolls. You can either do over the back of the fingers, wrist roll, or you can do all the fingers down, all the fingers back, wrist roll, go the other way, wrist roll, and then it's possible to go through the fingers backward. If you want to figure that out, make a video. I'll work on that. It's been a while since I've done that. Make a video, post it here. We would all like to see it. I'll see you on the next video.